My name is William Hicks, and one of the cultures that I identify with is the NFL organization known as the Denver Broncos. I've been a Denver Broncos fan since I was about 7 years old, and I can think of no other organization that I would rather talk about today. The object that I chose to talk about is my 1990s replica John Elway uniform that I got for Christmas this past year from my mom, and that I love almost as much as I love her. Now, I believe that this object exemplifies the Denver Broncos organization and the culture behind it because John Elway is perhaps the most prolific player in franchise history. John Elway was a quarterback for the Denver Broncos who went to 6 Super Bowls, losing his first 4 before ultimately winning his final 2. John is also the general manager of the Denver Broncos currently, and he's responsible for the 2015 Super Bowl victory that the Broncos had, as well as the 2013 defeat that the Broncos experienced. Now, John Elway's career was full of success, but it was not defined by success. Very early on, the 4 Super Bowl losses of John Elway's career absolutely defined him and the franchise in general. But by exhibiting perseverance, a can-do attitude, hard work, and dedicating his life to his craft, John Elway and the Denver Broncos were able to achieve the unachievable and beat the odds to win the Super Bowl several times. That was a big part of my childhood, watching those games, being a fan with my mom, with my grandparents, going to games in that stadium. And I can honestly say that if I wasn't a member of this culture, if I didn't get to experience the things that I experienced with my family, I'd be a very different person. I have patience because I had to wait for wins. I have patience because I had to wait for Super Bowl victories. I have happiness, I have joy in my life because I get to experience things that the organization exhibits as a culture, such as, the joy after a victory, the joy after a first down, the cheer after a touchdown. Those were all huge in my life and truly did shape me to be the man that I am today. Anyway, that's why I chose to talk about the Broncos. I'm just such a passionate fan, and when I think of Broncos, I think of family. And yeah, that's it. So I hope you appreciated my speech.